Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Fillmore. Tonight's matchup between CJ Finney and your Fillmore Lady Eagles. We have a few special announcements before the national anthem and your starting lineups. We want to remind everyone that this is a high school sporting event. We ask you to keep all your cheering positive for players, coaches, and officials. Here at Fillmore, we ask you to help keep our facility in excellent condition and free of liability. A few important rules to follow include: please help pick up all garbage. Keep caps on drinks. No pets are allowed on or around the field and facility during games. All spectators are asked to stay in designated areas, which would be the blacktop, gray mat areas, or grass on the opposite side of the field from the benches. There should be no lawn chairs placed directly on the turf at any time. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Let's go, ladies! I'm here!
At this time, would you please rise and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
That way.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad swords and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er ramparts we watched, birds of gallantly streaming, and the rugged red flag, the first we beheld, gave through the night, and our flag still hailed. The sailors danced on
Yeah!
Tonight's game will be officiated by Charlie Bassett and Nancy Root. And now the starting lineups for the Finney Lady Falcons. Goalkeeper, Paris Blackman. Number 5, Olivia Herford. Number 6, Melody Moss. Number 10, Lisa Staten. Number 11, Avery Vincent. Number 14, Grace Martin. Number 15, Danielle Pajak. Number 18, Emily Gamble. Number 20, Simone Ladavalli. Number 25, Gracie Groom. And number 30, Lydia Van Leeuwen. And now your starting lineup for your Fillmore Lady Eagles, coached by John Beardsley. Goalkeeper, Junior Riley Moss. Junior number 2, Emily Hedge. Senior number 3, Amanda Berichter. Sophomore number 6, Shelby Beardsley. Senior number 7, Macy Beardsley. Junior number 10, Carly Miller. Senior number 11, Macy Miller. Junior number 15, Hannah Roski. Freshman number 18, Zoe Beardsley. Senior number 23, Carmen Mancuso. And junior number 24, Danielle Wolcott. Good luck to both teams.
All right, we are coming to you from Fillmore, New York, Fillmore Central School's home field, where the Fillmore Eagles are hosting the Charles Finney Falcons. Second round sectionals game. Falcons defeated Genesee Valley in their first round game to advance to the second round. Falcons also played Fillmore during the regular season, losing 0-5 to them. Notably, they were without their striker, Gracie Groom, for that game. Should be interesting to see how we do this evening. The Falcons are in their road white uniforms. The Eagles are in black. Two referees tonight. Some sectional games you see three referees, but tonight's game has two. Play is underway.
Yeah. Bingo, lady, bingo.
And it's going to be Eagles ball coming in on the far sideline in Finney territory. And they cross it over to the middle, advance it, and score. With just 33 seconds off the clock, Fillmore gets their first goal of the evening, going up 1-0 over Finney.
Fillmore's first goal scored by Carmen Mancuso, assist by Macy Miller.
All right, let's go, let's go. Play hard. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Martin knocks that out. It's going to be a Fillmore ball coming in on the sideline, deep in Finney territory. They throw it back. And it goes out. It's going to be Finney ball coming in. Groom moving up the field. Runs into an Eagle player. Gets the ball sent down the field and out of bounds. Finney ball coming in. Pajak with the throw. Fillmore sending it back to reset. Gets a high kick. Martin is first two. Staten gets it. Moves it up the field. And Fillmore takes it away. Going along the far sideline. Fillmore moving it down the field. Can't keep it in. So, goal kick coming up for the Falcons. And it's Grace Martin setting up to make the kick. Low driving kick towards the sideline, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Fillmore ball on the far side. Tossed down the sideline. In pursuit towards the corner, keeps it in bounds. Gets past one Finney defender. Gets past Martin. And that kick goes wide of the goal. Still in bounds. Fillmore trying to return it now. Sends it in. Martin sends it back. There's a kick. And it's a goal, 36-47. There's the time on the clock. Goal 2 for the Fillmore Eagles. Falcons moving really slow out there tonight.
Let's go, Finney. You got the whole game ahead of you.
Fillmore's second goal, scored by Zoe Beardsley, assisted by Shelby Beardsley.
Fillmore ball coming in on this near sideline. Chasing it down the sideline. Martin's there to defend, knocks it out of bounds. So Fillmore ball coming in. Quick toss. Shot into the middle of the field. And the shot from Fillmore goes over the goal. So goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Grace Martin setting up for this kick, far side of the box. It's a little more height on this one. The ball goes out off of a Fillmore foot, so Finney ball coming in on the far sideline, deep in their own end of the field. Fillmore with the ball now, moving it across the middle of the field. Finney gets a foot on it. Fillmore being able to just set up the play, no pressure really coming yet. And the ball rolls out of bounds, so it's going to be Finney ball coming in right here on the near sideline. Pajak with the throw. All right. Van Leeuwen coming over to handle this throw. Allows the midfielders to push up a bit.
Yeah.
Gets it down the throw. Fillmore heads it again. Moz gets to it, sends it out. Vinsek is there. Now to Groom. Groom trying to cross it to Vinsek. Gets intercepted. Fillmore crosses it, goes off of Lotto Valley, bounces off of Martin. Ball comes up to Groom. Groom looking for an opportunity. Gets past one. And Fillmore sends it out of bounds. So it's going to be Finney ball coming in here on the near sideline. Van Leeuwen handling the throw. Gets it down the sideline, and it's out off of Fillmore. So another Finney throw here. Down to Groom, heads it in to Vinsek. Groom fighting for it, gets it. Crosses it. Fillmore heads it again. Moz gets to it, sends it out. Vinsek is there. Now to Groom. Groom trying to cross it to Vinsek, gets intercepted. Fillmore crosses it, goes off of Lotto Valley, bounces off of Martin. Ball comes up to Groom. Groom looking for an opportunity. Gets past one. And Fillmore sends it out of bounds. So it's going to be Finney ball coming in here on the near sideline. Van Leeuwen handling the throw. Gets it down the sideline, and it's out off of Fillmore. So another Finney throw here. Down to Groom, heads it in to Vinsek. Groom fighting for it, gets it, crosses it, and the keeper chases it out of bounds, falling on it, and sets up a corner kick. So Gamble on the far side, setting up corner kick for Finney. There's the kick. Bounced quickly outside by Fillmore, who chases it down the sideline. He's got Van Leeuwen there providing pressure, still able to keep it going. Now beginning to cross, and it goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Grace Martin setting up to take the kick, quick kick. Gets some height under it, gets it out to Vinsek. Fillmore gets a foot on it and sends it up, tries to line up a shot. And that shot rolls right past Paris Blackman. 32-36 on the clock in the first half. Fillmore takes a 3-0 lead over the Finney Falcons.
Fillmore's third goal scored by Emily Hatch, assisted by Carmen Mancuso.
Vinsek is there, gets a foot on it. Fillmore now advancing across the field. Hereford intercepts it, sends it out. Groom gets there, sends it deep. No white jerseys over that direction. Vinsek is now moving that way. Fillmore sends it deep. Works across the middle of the field. Sends it up. Ball is returned. Fillmore again trying to do something. Hereford pulled up that time. Knocked it out of bounds. So it's Fillmore ball. They send it backwards to reset the play. Send it to the middle. Miss their man. Hajek was in pursuit. Fillmore was able to catch up, crosses the ball. Staten clears it out of there. Vinsek continues it. And it just rolls out of bounds. So it's going to be Fillmore ball coming in on the far side.
In for the Lady Eagles, number 1, Sophia Templeton.
And we have our first sub of the night for Fillmore. And Finney gets the ball. Not yet. Fillmore resetting the play. They get it up and out. They've got someone streaming in. Martin tries to get there first, gets a foot on it. And that one is another goal. 29-27 on the clock. Playing a little Toby Mac celebration music. Fillmore takes a 4-0 lead. Goalkeeper was on the other side of the net and wasn't able to change direction fast enough to respond. are playing again.
Fillmore's fourth goal, scored by Emily Hatch, assisted by Sophia Templeton.
Yeah.
Grace Martin gets a deep kick. Fillmore returns it, going down the sideline. And Van Leeuwen sends it out of bounds. So it's Fillmore ball coming in on the far sideline. Vinsek gets it. And it comes across. Fillmore is able to grab it there. Working to try to cross it. Sends it to the middle, out in front of the goal. And Hereford clears the ball. Goes out off the back line, so we're setting up a corner kick for Fillmore. There's the kick. Into the goal. Not sure who it bounced off of. But with 28:03 to go in the first half, the Finney Falcons are now down by a score of 0-5 versus the Fillmore Eagles.
Into the Lady Eagles, number 20, Morgan Byer. Fillmore's fifth goal, scored by Macy Miller.
Pass to Gamble, misses, and now Fillmore moving the ball down the sideline. Gamble forces it out. It's going to be a Fillmore ball, far side. Van Leeuwen contesting the ball. Gracie Groom gets a foot on it. Fillmore is able to return it. Gracie Groom providing pressure. Now Staten providing pressure. Gamble pulls up. Gets a foot on the ball. Stays in bounds. And Lewin gets it out to Staten. Staten gets it down there, but Fillmore gets another foot on it. Fillmore now sends it deep.
There, get there.
Crosses it. Van Leeuwen gets in the way again and starts carrying it down. Passes it out. And the ball goes out right across midfield as Beck pursues.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see, where are we? Fillmore moving the ball. Finney is contesting, but Fillmore seems to be getting the advantage here. Trying to set up a kick. Hereford and Martin both challenging the ball out across the back line, and we're setting up a corner on the far side. High short kick doesn't get to the goal at all. And Vinsek is challenging it outside sideline. Ball goes out, and they're calling Finney ball there. Gamble tosses it. Groom sends it to Vinsek. Vinsek chasing it down, and Fillmore returns it. Gamble and Groom working on it now, getting it across the field. Pajak is over here. Staten returns it. And that goes out off of Fillmore. So we have Finney ball here. Pajak tosses it quick to Groom, who bounces it to the middle. Fillmore gets a kick in.
Pressure the ball.
Martin pulls up and sends it deeper. That pass intended for Groom sails wide. And it's going to be
For Fillmore, number 17, Megan Lewandowski.
Fillmore coming in here on the on the near sideline. Sorry about that. By moving the ball, and now Finney's trying to get it back. Showing a little more life. All right, Fillmore trying to take a shot. Bounces off of the Finney defender. Bounces off of Van Leeuwen. And goes out across the back line. So corner kick coming up. Corner kick coming up for Fillmore. Kick is short of the goal, goes out of bounds, and sets up another corner for Fillmore. And this one crosses out of bounds all on its own. So goal kick for the Falcons coming up. Grace Martin setting that kick up. Driving kick. It's Vinsek first. Gamble pops it up to midfield. Vinsek carries it across, sends it to Pajak. Fillmore returns it. Van Leeuwen gets on it. Ball goes up, back and forth. Van Leeuwen boots it deeper. No white shirts there yet. Now Gracie Groom gets a foot on it. And Fillmore returns it. Van Leeuwen trying to get it out the bottom valley, but pass is intercepted. And Paris Blackman is able to save that shot. Sets up her own punt. High punt, shorter. But Vinsek is there and sends it to herself, and Fillmore just sends it out of bounds. So it's going to be Finney ball coming in on the far sideline. Gamble with the throw, sends it back to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen trying to pass it, Fillmore intercepts. Fillmore now moving the ball. And Moz slows that advance down. Fillmore gets it again. Hereford gets a foot on it. Van Leeuwen sends it across the field. Pajak pursuing it. Fillmore now sending it towards the corner. Crosses it. Staten gets a foot on it. Now Fillmore with it again. Fillmore trying to set up a shot. Hereford gets in the way. There's the shot, and it's high over the goal. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons.
Back in for the Eagles, number 6, Shelby Beardsley.
Kick goes towards the far sideline and out of bounds. So
In for the Eagles, number 8,
Fillmore
Jaden
ball.
Wolfer.
Coming in right in front of the Finney bench. Hereford knocks the ball out. Finney gets the ball down the field. Fillmore tries to return it. Blotto Valley gets a foot on it. Staten gets a foot on it. Gets it out to Groom. Groom gets past one defender.
Okay, I got you.
And Fillmore comes on.
Hey, push it up, boys. Push it up.
And Fillmore down the sideline. Crosses it. Blotto Valley blocks it. Pajek gets a foot on it. Gets it out to Groom. Groom looking for an opportunity here. Sends it out to Staten. Staten takes it towards the middle. Fillmore is able to get a foot on it. Fillmore with time. And Martin comes up to return it back. Fillmore now with the ball. Fillmore working against Staten. Moss gets a kick off, and the ball ends up going out of bounds here right at midfield.
In for Fillmore,
It's
number
going to be a
7,
Fillmore ball
Macy
coming in
Beardsley.
here near sideline, midfield. Wide open Fillmore player. Still Fillmore ball. Gracie Groom providing pressure. Fillmore gets it to their own player, but lots of pressure from Blotto Valley, and the ball goes out off of Fillmore. So it's going to be Finney ball. Gracie Groom with the throw. Sends it out to the middle, trying to get Staten. Fillmore gets a kick on it, though. Sends it all the way down to Grace Martin. Blotto Valley returns it. Again, has Vinsek on the far side. Vinsek makes a move, gets past one. Sends it back to Gamble to reset. Ball goes, no, still in bounds. Ball still in bounds. Gamble sends it deep, trying for Vinsek. Fillmore is there. And the ball ends up going out. It's going to be Fillmore ball coming
For the
in
Eagles, number 9,
just their
Olivia
side of
Herring.
midfield on the far sideline. Vinsek gets pass out to Groom. Groom still pursuing. Ball gets turned to the outside off of Fillmore. So it's going to be Finney ball coming in front of the Fillmore bench. Groom with the throw. Fillmore bounces it out. Finney ball coming in again. Gamble with a throw. Gamble now crosses it. And Lewin sends it back in. Staten trying to send it in. Fillmore is able to get it down the field, and Moz returns it. And then Pajek sends it. Staten comes streaming in, gets it to Pajak. Pajak working, no. Fillmore gets on it. Staten now.
Have you seen Justice?
Not recently. Grace Martin now carrying the ball forward. Gets it out to Groom. Gets it to Van Leeuwen, who kick for Gamble ends up going out of bounds.
Back
So
in
it's
for
going to
the Lady
be
Eagles, number
Fillmore
2,
ball coming
Emily
in,
Hatch,
far
number
sideline,
3, Mandy Berichter.
their side of midfield. There's the throw down the sideline. Finney bounces it out of bounds. Fillmore throw now, closer to midfield. Right down the sideline, goes past all the players, takes a roll. And Grace Martin is when I sent that one deep. Now it's Finney ball coming in. Fillmore returns it. Grace Martin gets a big kick on it. Fillmore sends it back again. Grace Martin gets it, sends it back. Has Gamble on the outside. Gamble fighting for it. And it's Fillmore ball coming in on the far sideline. Fillmore's throw down the sideline, now crossing it out to the middle. Now finally have time to set up their play. Staten providing pressure. Fillmore still gets it away. Moss in pursuit. Gets it to the outside. Moss still pursuing. And it goes out. Fillmore ball here on the near sideline. Substitution.
In for Fillmore, number 22, Torin Wolfer.
And Van Leeuwen sends that one deep. Groom coming in to provide pressure. Fillmore gets it away. Van Leeuwen now crossing the ball. Gamble back to Van Leeuwen. Out to Groom. No one around her. Crosses it out to Gamble. Fillmore playing with the ball on the sideline. Fillmore has the ball now, going down the sideline. Hereford providing pressure there and able to get the ball up to Groom. Ball rolls to the side. Fillmore grabs it. Staten sends it out. Vinsek has the ball. Fillmore gets a foot on it, sends it out to their stopper to reset. Now crossing the field. No one on her. Fillmore sends it to the middle. Gracie Groom turns it. Brings it right here to the near sideline. Now sends it deep towards Vinsek. Fillmore intercepts. Groom fighting for it. Fillmore gets it. Pajak coming up to provide support. And Fillmore returns it. Deep down the sideline, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Finney ball here. Ball goes to Groom. Goes to Fillmore. Down the sideline for Fillmore. Grace Martin sends it to Vinsek, who's wide open. Vinsek back to Staten. Staten gets it up to Groom. Groom sends to the middle. And Fillmore intercepts. Blotto Valley gets to that one. Hereford chasing the ball down, and he goes out of bounds. It's going to be Finney ball. Gamble with the throw there. Still Finney ball. Now Fillmore gets a foot on it and sends it deep. Grace Martin trying to line up. Down the sideline and out of bounds. So Fillmore ball coming in far sideline. Fillmore sending it back upfield, trying to reset. Gracie Groom intercepts. Pressure on her, but she's continuing down the field. Fillmore now sending the ball down the field. Grace Martin sending it back, gets it up to Staten. Staten sends it to Groom. Groom back to Staten. Staten gets it out to Vinsek. Vinsek sends it towards Groom, but Fillmore gets there first. Grace Martin sending it down the sideline towards Gamble. Gamble in pursuit. Sends it further down the sideline all the way to the goalkeeper. So punt coming up from the keeper. She just slings it outside actually to one of the defenders, who sends it up towards the sideline. Pajak is there to provide pressure. Staten misses that pass. Gets back in there. Tracks it down. And returns it back out to the middle, but there's no white jerseys there. Comes up to send it further. Fillmore gets the ball, working it down the sideline. Hereford sends it back as Vinsek. Vinsek in pursuit, but Fillmore gets the ball. Sends it to the outside. Fillmore now trying to bring it across, trying to set up a shot. Pass from Fillmore rolls right down the middle of the field. And Blackman comes out, grabs the ball. So the save for Paris Blackman. With 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half. Blackman punts it towards midfield. She's got Gamble there. Gamble's trying to settle, trying to get it to Groom. Oh, man. Groom bounces back up off the ground. I heard that fall all the way over here. Gamble providing the pressure on the outside to get the
In for the
ball out
Lady
of bounds.
Eagles, number 18, Zoe Beardsley, and number 23, Carmen Mancuso.
So it's going to be a Fillmore ball coming in the far sideline, right near the bottom of the light post over there. They get it across the middle. Pajak provides pressure. Fillmore makes a move. Fillmore still advancing the ball. Staten sends it back to Pajak. Pajak crosses it. And Martin gets a good kick on that. Fillmore heads it back downfield. Fillmore's a good pass to the outside. And then follow the ball out of bounds. I thought that would have been Finney ball coming in, but no, Fillmore ball. Fillmore gets it to the middle. Grace Martin sends it to the outside. Gamble sends it upfield. Groom trying to provide pressure. Gets the ball out to Vinsek. Vinsek gets it to Staten. Back to Vinsek. Gets past one defender, but another stops her in her progress. Groom trying to provide pressure. Ball goes out. It's going to be Finney ball here on the near sideline, right by midfield. Pajak with the ball. Throws it. Goes right over Groom's head. Groom able to get a foot on it. Gets it out towards Staten. Staten bounces to the other side. Gamble trying to come in. And Fillmore sends it down the sideline. Fillmore making a run. Maws in and it slows him down long enough for Paris Blackman to come out and fall on the ball. So punt from Blackman. Low punt, quick punt. Fillmore takes advantage of it, crosses it. Moz sends it back upfield to Groom. Groom's coming to the outside, now tries to cross back into the middle. Looking for an opportunity. It's outside to Gamble. Gamble now working down the sideline, one-on-one in a foot race. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Fillmore ball coming
In for
in
Fillmore,
front
number
of
5,
their own
Ada
bench.
Sylvester, number 20, Morgan Meyer.
Fillmore's throw, just a short throw down the sideline. Pajak is able to get it, foot on it, gets it out to Staten. Ball goes past him, streaming in. Gets it upfield. Gets a send out to Staten. Fillmore to reset. Gets it right through Groom's legs. Groom is able to recover. Gets the ball back, working across the field now. She has Avery up ahead. Takes a shot. It goes wide right. So goal kick coming up
Lady Eagles,
for
number 11,
Fillmore.
Macy Miller.
Short, low kick from Fillmore. Pajak gets a foot on it. Staten now with it. And Vincek almost carries through, but Fillmore is able to get it out of bounds. So it's going to be Finney ball coming in here near sideline, right at midfield. Pajak with the throw down the sideline. Gets it to Avery, but it goes out of bounds. So Fillmore ball. There's the throw. Blotto Valley gets a foot on it, gets it to Pajak. Gamble gets it on the far sideline, turns it upfield. Runs into an extra defender, and they send it. Got someone in pursuit on the sideline here. Sends it back to the middle. Staten is there and intercepts. Staten now carrying it down the sideline. Sends it. Fillmore returns it. Fillmore now moving in. Crosses it. And we have a trip. I think they're going to set up a penalty kick here because it happened inside the box. So a trip called against the Falcons. Penalty kick for the Eagles. Low ball rolls in. 1:54 left to go in the half, and the Fillmore Eagles now lead by a score of 6-0.
Fillmore's 6 goals scored by Carmen
Finney
Mancuso.
teammates coming over to console their goalkeeper. Clock back underway. Finney taking the ball down the sideline. Gamble crosses it. Punt from the goalkeeper. Comes back to all the way to Martin. Martin clears it to the sideline, so it's going to be Fillmore ball here on the near side.
In for Fillmore, number 3, Mandy Richter.
There's the throw. Hereford fighting for it. Fillmore gets it out to the middle. Has someone streaming in to take a shot. Shot goes wide right. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons with less than a minute to go in the game. Grace Martin setting up the kick. Low kick. Fillmore gets on it. Gets it to the sideline. Crossing it back to the middle. Trying to reset the play. Sends it out of bounds. Keeps it in bounds. Finney now with a foot on it.
10 seconds.
Groom crosses the ball. Sends it upfield. And that's the end of the half. Game ends, or game doesn't end. Game comes to a half with a score of Fillmore 6, Finney 0. We'll be back for the second half in a few minutes.